Action!
It's Jill for today. It's Jill for today. Director's here.
I am indeed.
How you doing today?
I'm doing phenomenally.
Phenomenal.
Yep.
Well, we're kind of on a new little thing today. I have been very intrigued with marbling of paper, fabric, just fascinates me. And I've been doing a lot of research and watching a lot of videos on it and decided to, make a plunge and try it. Now I went down to Dick Blick's art supply and I told him what I wanted to do. And I was getting ready to buy all this stuff that I needed. And she said, we have like a sampler kit, like it's got a little bit of everything in it.
Starter kit.
Starter kit, thank you. Director, I couldn't do it without you.
What can I say?
I don't know. You told me already, a starter kit. So I got a starter kit, and I'll show you what I got here. This is by, I don't know who. It's called Sumiyogashi. And that is the art of, but it's actual Sumiyogashi. The actual translation is, what did I tell you? Spilled ink.
The spilled ink.
Spilled
yes.
ink. So this is not really quite the entire process that I want to do, because the real one has, like, you lay water and there's a layer of this, it comes from Irish moss or from seaweed. Anyway, it's some sort of a gelatinous.
Was it carrageenan or something like that? I don't know.
And anyway, it floats on top of the water. And it just lets your colors just go everywhere. So this isn't quite that, but it's going to give me a feel for whether I want to continue. And how much was that kit, Director? Oh,
I don't recall.
It was not. Oh, it was under $20, maybe even under $15.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Okay, so the director's going to pan down here, and I'm going to do what I had seen on videos and such. It's kind of hard with all that newspaper under there. They give you these little dots, and I think these little dots are supposed to represent that surface stuff that I'm talking about. And
so do they dissolve, or do they just float
they just float up there, and you drop your ink or your paints on them.
On the dots?
On the dots. And it says here the dots are reusable. Now we will see about that. And
sounds pretty bizarre to me.
It is bizarre. It is. So you're supposed to dip them down. So we're doing this together, folks. Never have done this. I have no clue if it's going to be good, fun, or excellent.
But we're drowning dots. That's the important thing.
We are drowning. Oops, that one flipped over. There we go. Okay. They say that when the dots float back up, you're good to go. So it looks like I'm good to go. Let's go with some orange.
I never trust they.
Isn't that kind of a they kind of a thing? I'm really hoping this works, that I say, oh, I got to do this because I really want to do this. You drop it right on the dot. Come on out. Come on out. Come on. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. And it just starts to disperse over the water.
I thought they were supposed to stay fairly...
Well, no, it'll just...
All right.
Don't get excited. I don't want you to get excited.
I'm freaking here.
I hear you freaking. I hear it. Don't go freaking on me. Okay, we're going to drop a blue on here. I wish I had more... Oh, whoa.
Far out, man.
I don't know. I think I'm going to dig this. I do indeed. Okay, so we're going to throw...
some red.
Oh, you want red?
Red.
Okay, we're going to throw some... I love that blue, though. That is
blue is beautiful.
Oh, it's wicked. Okay, we're going to drop some red on here. Come on. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Is that good? Now I'm wondering if I drop this on top of this, what's going to happen? Oh, yeah. Oh. Huh? Did that work? Did that really work? Okay.
Why don't you drop a yellow on top of someone else?
Right,
maybe the blue.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let me give it a shake here. All right, we're going to try this.
This would be great to do after a couple of pina coladas.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to hit that one more time and see what happens. Come on. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And actually, yellow and blue make green. Okay, and then what else I want to try here. Now, a lot of these techniques use just acrylic plain acrylic ink, or paint, excuse me. And so what I did was I took some of my acrylic paint and thinned it out, and this may just be not what I want to do, but we're going to just see about this. Oh, wow.
It didn't like that.
Didn't like that.
Not at all.
Well, we won't do that again now, will we?
I wonder what if you had dropped the acrylic paint on the little dot, if that had made a difference.
We're going to try to bring this back in. The other thing I love about this is that you can swirl these colors. Let me bring that dot back in here. Maybe that's part of it here. And what I love is that you can swirl the colors and you can combine the colors, but they don't intermingle. However, interestingly enough, I dropped the yellow, right, and the blue together, and I got the green.
Did you have better luck with like the tip of a brush to draw that? Because that thing is so fine, it just seems to be cutting through it.
It's supposed to cut through it.
Okay.
But let's see if we can bring it in there a little bit. Is that what you mean?
It's not working. Yeah, but it's not working.
Well.
All that well.
There we go.
But you can see you get some wild designs there.
I wish I could get some of this red in here. I wonder if I drop a red in here now with this dot. Yeah. And then a drop of blue on top of that. Now if I drop it, I wonder if I drop it right in the center. Did we do this before?
No, you dropped it on the little tab.
We're going to see what happens here. I think it's going to do the same thing that acrylic did. It's just going to send it into no man's land. Oh, see, they did say it. Actually, it said that if you didn't drop it on the dot, that you would have, and I can see it, it did sink down to the bottom.
Yes, I see that.
Okay, I think what we should do is, I have lots of cut paper here. I think what we should do is give this a go.
Okay.
Now, I bought this is art paper that I also bought at the same time. Now, here's the other question. Those dots aren't supposed to stay in there, do you
I don't
think?
know. I don't know.
And they're not wanting to come out here. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's get that one out of there, too. Okay, I'm going to try to plant it. What do you think, Director? Right in the center. And
what do you got to lose?
Yep, that's it. Just a little piece of paper. So I'm going to bring this down, like they say. Just tap it down and let it sit there for about 15 seconds. And make sure that the paper is wet. Wet.
The suspense.
It is. Aren't you though? Are you like just can't wait to see what's going on under there? I want to get that little dot out of there. All right, so should we do it?
Has that been enough time?
My corners are curling up too, and I don't know about that. It says the paper's supposed to get wet.
Now, is this a water-based paint that you're using?
Yes, well, it is, because I can clean up with water. But if you get it on clothes, it's going to stain. Okay, let's check this out. I don't like the way that it's curling, so we're going to just see what happens here. I don't know what it looks like. What does it look like? I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to look. Oh, yeah, see, I'm not real thrilled with this.
No, it's not what they showed.
No, I mean, it's beautiful. It's pretty.
Very pretty.
But it's not.
Very different.
No, and I'm going to blot this with a paper towel.
Aren't you supposed to rinse it?
Well, not now. This one, oh, see, this isn't right.
It's coming off?
It is coming off. They say to blot it. I can't blot that. That's going to come right off.
Well, why don't you try rinsing that? See what happens.
No, it's going to happen.
Well,
all right.
I mean, that's what.
Okay. That's what's going to happen.
It rinses off.
It rinsed off. Yeah.
Okay.
This,
this is
what
not.
happens. Oh no,
this is not what you're looking for.
No, this is not. But I'm going to try it again, just for ha-has. Yeah, this is
the other thing you might try.
This is pretty.
Well,
but it's not
pretty, but it's
vivid.
But all your color is washed out.
Yes, that's not.
One thing you could try is, starting again with the same base of, like the carrageenan that they talked about.
Yes.
And then adding your colors
But-
and do it much like they say on, you know, in the marbling videos you've seen.
But you're talking about these dots?
No.
No, I don't have the Karajan.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could get that.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to. Now, I am going to try this again here. This,
And you expect this to sink, right? No, it didn't sink.
no, it didn't sink.
But it didn't really color the,
No.
your color is just totally
It
washed
dissipated.
out.
Yeah, it totally dissipated. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll try this again with... Now, I didn't try putting it on the dot though, did I?
No.
See, it doesn't react correctly.
It's a different kind of paint,
Yeah,
evidently.
it is. And I suspect that it doesn't. Right. How much time, what are we doing on the time there, Director?
You're at 11 minutes.
You don't want to bore these people to death. Ooh, see, it's beautiful. It really is. It's very pretty what happens, but it doesn't transfer onto the paper like it's supposed to.
Well, this says that these inks are not ordinary dyes. They are pigment inks made by blending high-grade cosmetic pigments with PVA. I'm not sure what PVA is.
Okay. Well, it's interesting. It's just disappointing that this isn't quite what, you know.
Well, this isn't what you
No.
what you saw online, and it's not what you
No.
want to do, but it is interesting.
Kind of gives you a feel for what's going to happen. Ooh, see, I would love to not see. I don't know what's. I'm not going to do that.
It's just gonna.
It's going to fall to the bottom.
Yeah, and wash out the color.
Now,
you
what I'm
have.
wondering is if I drop this on here and not rinse it, or blot it.
Whether it will adhere.
Right, if I will get that. The other thing too is that the true one that I want to do is that you actually, and the paper's really floating, this isn't just not right, that you're supposed to treat the paper or the silk cloth that you're using with an alum. And that is supposed to make your surface
Well, that holds the
suck
ink.
it up,
Yeah.
right, and not allow it to leave. But yeah, this is, you know, it's almost like I want to take it back and say this isn't at all what, as seen on TV. Okay, we're going to pick this one up and see what happens here.
Okay.
Anything?
Again, it's a pretty design, but certainly not what you're going
No,
for.
you know what it is? There's a lot of watercolor.
Yeah,
thing
and it looks
happening
like, you know, you could give a small child this and paints, and they could
It would entertain
come
them.
up with this.
Yeah.
Yes,
So, well, all right, you know.
and it's running in between as you
Right,
turn
it's
it.
moving. It's
Okay.
moving. Well, you know what? It was a good experiment.
It was, but
Don't go there.
this is not what you want.
No, it's not.
If you want to do marbling,
Yeah,
forget that.
yeah, it's not. It's not at all what I had in mind.
Okay.
So, well,
We'll keep searching.
so we'll keep searching and decide what it is we want to do. I know what I want to do. I have to do more research and find out exactly the ingredients, you know, that I need to do it. Well, okay, it was good, you know.
Nothing ventured, nothing
That's
gained.
right, and now everyone knows that this is something I want to do, and this isn't the way to go about it.
This was called trial and error.
Trial and error.
Yes.
It was. It was.
Not trial or
No.
error.
Well, it is a little disappointing. And again, I wonder if the paper, what, Director, what?
1 minute.
1 minute, okay. I don't know whether the paper was correct, any of those things. Okay, folks. Subscribe. It doesn't cost you a dime. I don't get a dime for it. Tell your friends. We have over 42,000, I think, hits on that popcorn popper as of this morning. Director says ciao. I say ciao. We'll see you soon.
I'm always ready for chow.
Thanks for viewing, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.